YouTube. It's that time of the month again. Not that time of the month. But it's that time of the month, man. YouTube, where EA Sports UFC 5 is dropping an update, new fighters. It says gameplay updates. So this is going to be the patch notes, I assume. And let's go ahead and jump right into it. By the way, y'all, I haven't read these yet. So anything that I look at or I say or I act, just know these are actually authentic. Okay, but anyways, here we go. We said the next round of new content and updates for UFC 5 goes live tomorrow. The gameplay adjustments this time focus on kicking game, and we've also made a few minor tweaks to specific fighters, Chris Curtis and Jacare Souza. You can check out details on those changes below. We are also excited to unveil a new community vote feature that goes live on the 23rd of July. The start of UFC 304 Fight Week, our first in-game community vote will allow you to vote for up to 4 alter egos. The 4 alter egos with the highest total votes will be chosen, and we will aim to incorporate them in a future 2024 game update. You can check out details and get updates on the community vote feature here. Okay, speaking of future updates, we are planning on more gameplay adjustments in future patches, and we'll have info on those soon as they are ready to be shared. In the meantime, let's get into the details of this update. First, there are 4 new fighters. Let's take a closer look at them. I'm be completely honest. We're going to read the fighters, but personally for me, it's not one fighter on here that I'm excited about. That's my opinion. If you wanted it, there you go. If you didn't want it, well, there you go. Anyways, we got Chris Ohlberg. Blackjack Ohlberg has all the makings of a title contender. Furious. I do know these fighters, though. Keep that in mind. I know these fighters. Furious striking power, an underrated submission game, and a natural finishing instinct. The future looks bright for Ohlberg. Can you take him to the lightweight championship in UFC 5? Okay. Light heavyweight, sorry. Colin Matrix Phillips is steadily climbing the UFC bantamweight rankings with his barrage of spinning kicks and unorthodox striking techniques. Colin might be the one for you. We have Jillian Robertson. I actually watched her fight in Nashville way back when Wonderboy fought Anthony Pettis. I watched her fight. I think she fought either Miranda Maverick or no. She fought what's it called? I can't think of what her name is, but she's a dog. Okay, the Savage is the perfect nickname for Jillian Robertson, and once the fight hits the ground, her opponent quickly finds out why. A brutal top game combined with relentless submission that came from every angle is what you expect from Jillian, the Savage Robertson. Then we have Jake Shore. Jake Tank Shore is here and ready to steamroll the competition. Shore relies on heavy striking pressure to get his opponents on the cage, and once he has them there, it's only a matter of time before he implements his strong clinch game to get the takedown and start working his favorite technique, the rear naked choke. Are you ready to roll with Tank? Next are the rest of the details for everything you expect for patch 1.11 on July 18th, which is tomorrow. Okay, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, downtime 30 minutes. Cool. The new fighters, new alter egos, and 304 Fight Week challenges. That is next week, which is the 23rd. Increase the stopping power and decrease the vulnerability on the lead and rear body roundhouses. So let's read that again. Increase the stopping power and decrease the vulnerability of the lead and rear body roundhouses. So the stopping power increased from 70% to 80%. And the vulnerability reduced by 20%. Are they saying the vulnerability of you throwing the kick and you being vulnerable? I would assume. I think that's what they're doing. That's a W. They said increase the stopping power, speed, hit stun, and block stun of the switch kick decreases vulnerability. So the switch kick got changed, I believe, like 2 or 3 patches ago, and it kind of made the switch kick useless because how slow the animations played out, and it was very easy to read. So they sped it up. They made it more hit stun, less vulnerable. They sped it up by 6 frames. So stopping power increased from 70% to 80%. Vulnerability reduced by 33%. Execution sped up by 6 frames. Hit stun doubled. Remains negative on hit like other low attacks. Block stun doubled. Now only slightly unsafe on block instead of very unsafe. Okay. Change Chris Curtis' stance from orthodox to southpaw. Gave Ronaldo Jacare Souza a higher level in wrestling takedowns. This is to allow him to perform takedown. Yes, this was a problem with Souza. That's why nobody really uses him. Or Souza. because he had no turning takedowns. And if you don't have turning takedowns, you're like Ronda Rousey. Like all you can do is basically clinch, and it's cooked for you. Anyways, community vote feature added. Make your voice heard and have a hand in deciding future alter ego releases. The future goes live on July 23rd. You'll be able to vote for your first set. We read that already. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. All right, addition and updates. New assorted vanity rewards. Thank you again for being such an integral part of EA Sports UFC community, and we'll see you back here when the next blog drops. Stay tuned. And I'm not going to flash out. I'm not going to crash out because, again, I've let it be known that I am not going to invest that much emotion into this game anymore when it comes to changes. But I just wanted to talk about the past few updates have been very small as far as changes of what they've been doing. I mean, this is basically a month's work, and they've changed the switch kick and then roundhouses to the body, and that was it. I mean, I'm not even going to count Chris Curtis stances and Jacare giving him turning takedowns, because I feel like that's something you can do very quickly. But the past 3 months of updates have been very small as far as gameplay. The problems with the game, they don't rely in this. They rely in a lot of other things that, again, I won't get into detail to because I'm just sick of speaking on them at this point. I know the game changers are telling EA certain things. It's just on EA to either listen to them and make those changes or not. But the updates have been very lackluster when it comes to the problems in the game. Hopefully those things do change in the future, and I'll be here to update you guys on those. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys for watching. Not a long video, really short, simple, straight to the point with the updates. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe button, turn on notifications so you guys are updated. And we'll see what the patch is like once it does release. And hopefully kicking is better for us, and continue progressing forward, hopefully.